be able to stay home, brother.
And don't act like you don't know what I mean, because every time it's our time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is that time.
Hi. We back again for another watch along this time for WrestleMania 42 Sunday. What's going on, y'all? My name is Brother Two-Way Ray Williams, and I'm glad to be with you once again. We were on here last night for the full card. Tonight, we are only on here for the ESPN portion, and we will be back a little bit later on for the post-mortem, the post-show, our version of the post-show. We're going to be talking about all the happenings, not only from tonight, but also the entire weekend. But before we get there, we got to just watch the pay-per-view because we know that it's about to start. So if you're not already aware, skibbity paps, wrong one. All right. If you're not already aware, the first hour will be on ESPN, and that hour will feature both the six-man Intercontinental Championship ladder match and also Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. So we're about to get into that now. Last night, we were a little late. We came on an hour after. Your boy didn't know, or he had forgotten. And your boy meaning me. But I remembered this time, so we're on time tonight. All right. So before we get into the show, let's go ahead and recap. If you weren't watching last night, oh, here we go. Let me turn down my volume. All right. If you can't already hear it, the ruler, the destroyer, the bringer of war, Oba Femi is on his way out. Let's see how his reception is. Ooh, he got the red on. Red and gold. Boy, they are out there tonight, man. I like that your man's who was doing the Bianca Belair strut, he back out there. I hope WWE hears this and does not waste his WrestleMania moment tonight. Oh, your boy George Kittle back at it again with the cups of beer. We saw him taking them back last night. Your boy Tyrese is out there too. Tyrese Halliburton, shout out to him. I know he's been going through not only torn ACL, but also, or I think it was a torn Achilles, but also he was going through a bout with shingles, which I did not know was that debilitating, but he mentioned that. So shout out to him. Hopefully he recovers soon, and next season he'll be able to come back on the court. But enough about Tyrese Halliburton. We getting into WrestleMania 42 Sunday. But before the match starts, I'm hoping to at least talk about WrestleMania Saturday. So let me go ahead and pull up the results from that. So all right. Man, this crowd is going crazy for him. Boo. All right, here comes Lesnar. All right, so we're going to start at the top with the results from last night. So Cody Rhodes defeats Randy Orton to retain the WWE Championship. A lot of shenanigans going on, chicanery, tomfoolery, if you will. Pat McAfee got involved not just once but twice. He gets taken out by Randy Orton. Randy takes his eye off the ball, receives the crossroads, gets the 1, 2, 3 after the match. As Cody is celebrating, Randy takes the belt, bludgeons him with it so much that you can see on the side of the head the imprint of the WWE side plate logo on his face, and then proceeds to retreat to the corner and give in to those evil dark voices in his head and deliver a punt to the skull of Randy Orton, resulting in a closed eye and a reported concussion for Cody Rhodes. So, man, just brutal post-match beatdown. We're continuing to go on with Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, I guess. And we go on. The co-main of that night, Women's World Championship, was on the line. Liv Morgan defeated Stephanie Vaquer with the assistance from her Judgment Day cohorts in Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. All right, singles match, Gunther defeated Seth Rollins with the assistance of the returning Braun Breaker. So I believe that was the favor that Paul Heyman had to deliver for Gunther. Becky Lynch defeated AJ Lee to regain the Women's Intercontinental Championship. The returning Paige stepped in in replacement for Nikki Bella, who was in with an ankle injury. Paige and Brie Bella went on to defeat the champions who came into the match, being the Irresistible Forces in Nia Jax and Lash Legend, along with the Bird Lady, Lyra Valkyria and Bailey, and Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. And going back into the televised portion for last night, we had Jacob Fatu defeat Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match, and we had the Usos and LA Knight defeat Show Speed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory in a 6-man tag match last night. So with that recap done, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into this this starting match, this opening match between Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi. Over under, guys, 10 minutes. Over under. Because I think well, I'd bet the under because we pretty much half of the matches, more than half of the matches, were under 10 minutes last night, which was a big sticking point for a lot of fans online, which I agree with. That's one sticking point I do agree with. A lot of fans were kind of poo-pooing the show as a whole, though, which I don't necessarily agree with. I agree it wasn't setting the world on fire, but it was a decent show. But I know big expectations are held, great expectations rather, are held for both nights of WrestleMania. So I know a lot of people didn't feel like it lived up to everything, but I thought it was a decent show. I thought it was decent. So, oh, he eats those shoulder shots. Man, this crowd is going crazy. A lot of people were complaining about the crowd too. The crowd was up and down. But to start off tonight, man, this crowd is on their feet for Oba. They better not look at the little kid, little white kid going crazy, putting his thumbs down the Brock. All right. Another complaint was the amount of commercials and advertisements throughout the broadcast last night, which I again agree with. Just like this match being brought to you by Credit One Financial. Ooh. All right, so Rock's taking over now. All right, Suplex City, here we come. But can Oba eat these and get back in this? Let's see. Hopefully, my cohorts will be joining me. Why does my hand look like that? Hopefully, my cohorts will be joining me tonight. If not, they should be joining me or joining others later on. Brother Nate should be available. Should be available tonight for the post-mortem show. Appreciate those who are joining me right now. Hopefully, you guys are able to view the PLE, the premium live event tonight. And they got Capital One or Credit One on the turnbuckles too. That's a boy. Oh, Oba's getting fired up. Ooh, he's up. F5. F5. It ain't gonna be up over there. Oh, look at Oba. Get up, Oba. He's up to 1 foot. Oh, choke slam. Choke slam to Brock Lesnar. Oh. That's what we needed. Pop up. Get him up. Power bomb. Oh, cover. That's what we need. That's what we need. Oba shocks the world. Pretty much squashes Brock Lesnar. And the shock on Oba Femi's face, able to get the victory. Oba Femi is the new next big thing. He ate the F5, came back to his feet, hit a choke slam, and then to seal the deal, the pop-up power bomb. Woo. This is the right move. This is the way they should have went, and I'm glad they did. Look at that crowd. Strap this man and shoot this man to the moon, bro. Now, where is Paul though? This might be it for Brock though, because Oba's just leaving him in the ring for himself. Congratulations to Oba Femi. Hats off. Nah, I like that. Respect, Oba. Hats off to Brock. All right. So let's see. Rob Bass 5235. Thank you for joining me. All right, Rob Bass called it. Lesnar's going to lose today. He chose the under. Yeah, I agree with you on the under, Rob Bass. Lesnar won't do any more than he has to put Femi over. Showcase of the commercials. Yep. All right. Africa I9. What's going on? Show us wrestling. I can't show the show, baby. I can't show that. You trying to get us shut down. You're gonna have to go through other nefarious means, brother. Yep, F5 choke, 8 to F5 chokeslam, game over. Yep. Oba is crazy strong. All right, so they are leaving him, Brock Lesnar, in the ring. This might be, is he going to take off the gloves? Let's see. Oh, he's taking off the gloves. Let me bring on our faithful fearless leader, Brother Nate. Do you seeing this? He's taking off the gloves and the boots. Brock is done. Hey, do your strut.
Hey. Now I know the reason, Ray. I know the reason Gerard is not here, because he knew this moment was going to come. And as the preeminent Brock Lesnar fan, allegedly, here at Nefarious, I know this hurts the brother to the heart, man. Yeah. All our heroes got to retire at some point.
At some point, yeah.
Brock was like, it's either this or go to Gunther route. And he was like, nah, I don't want them problems with Slim Walt.
Yeah. And look, I think Heyman, we can't see the face of Heyman, but I'm sure Heyman is probably very emotional. Wow, Brock is done. And I'm glad he put Femi over. And I'm glad he it all comes full circle, brother Nate. We're always hating on this man for holding back our kind, brother, in the wrestling ring, but now he does us
in his final moment. He saw the light.
Yes, he is a true ally.
Well, let's not go that far, Ray. Let's not get crazy, dog.
That far, okay.
Just because you do what? Look, Marjorie Taylor Greene makes some good points, and sometimes, Ray, that don't mean she a true ally, brother.
That is true. A broken fight.
This is nice though. Like, but somebody, myself in particular, Ray, that after everything that went down with the allegations in the Janelle Grant case, was not particularly enthused about seeing this man back on our television screens. Like, at least this is a good way to end things off with Brock Lesnar, at least for now, with him putting over somebody like Oba Femi, and then this moment in the ring with him and Heyman. That's a nice moment, man.
That is a nice moment. And yeah, I was kind of reminded of the severity of the allegations when John and Brandon had the show where Janelle Grant kind of came out with the affidavit. And I was like, oh man. And it just showed me how horrible things were. But yeah, I mean, two things can be true. He can be a scumbag, but he is he's also been a tremendous performer in the ring.
Look, the way I would put it, Ray, because right now these people in Allegiant Stadiums out here chanting "Thank you, Brock." I'm not gonna go that far. I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Brock.
Exactly.
Appreciate you, partner."
Yeah, just like the same way at the Hall of Fame when Stephanie was giving her speech and they were talking about thank you, Vince. I was like, I don't know about all that.
Appreciate you, partner.
Appreciate you.
That should be like the catch-all, like for Vince, Terry, Brock, like people that have contributed great things to this sport, but you don't want to go all the way with it. Just, hey, appreciate you, partner.
Exactly.
You know, that's it's different levels to this. John Cena gets a thank you, Cena. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever Kofi retired, he gets a thank you, Kofi. When Sting retired, thank you, Sting.
Yeah.
Vince, appreciate you, partner.
Appreciate you.
Oh, that was kind of crazy though. And again, Ray, I think this was smart in a way to have this be the featured match for the free portion on ESPN proper, because last night they won the Deuce on ESPN2, so you're not going to get as many eyeballs, but it's like this is the most sports match on this whole card of sports entertainment with Brock and Oba, the way they really built this fight like a prize fight in boxing or the UFC. It was the Big E special, big meaty man slapping meat, and then they give the post-match time to breathe, which they rarely do on their own television programming, but for them to kind of give us this moment as we go back to the ring and see Brock's gloves and boots in the ring, and they do the soft fade out, like good job WWE, good job ESPN.
Yes, indeed. I think it was like you. I think it was very fitting to have it on the ESPN portion. All right, so coming in is your usual tag team partner, Brother Nate. Welcome on, Professor Chris Ely. Brother Chris, are you able to work out the ESPN?
Yeah, I think I was able to work out the app. I haven't tried it yet, so I watched out ESPN, and it was good. I wasn't
think about that match, dog. What you think, dog?
It was a fine match. I ain't about to break out into any thank you, Brock chants.
Oh, Chris, I don't know if you caught it. So me and Ray, we've come up with a new designation, right? So for people that like we love their work and we know they're good people, like John Cena, thank you, Cena. Sting, thank you, Sting. Like people like that, they get to thank Brian Daniel Bryanson. Thank you, DBD. Thank you. For people like Vince, Brock, people of that ilk, they get a appreciate you, partner.
Yeah.
Hey, Brock, appreciate you.
Yeah, he did his thing. He lost to his second black guy ever. So
hey, he did it for the culture, man.
Yeah. Lashley and Oba. So it'll never happen again.
And like, not only did he lose the Oba, but he put Oba over. Like, I will give Brock that, man.
Yeah, he let him just eat the F5 and then come right back up from it. Yeah,
and then lifted his ass up like he was a little bitty baby for that fall from grace. Go ahead, Brock.
Sir.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Appreciate you, partner.
Appreciate you, Brock.
Leave him alone.
Let's get to our chat. Rob Bass 5235. I'm an old school fan. I've been watching. I've been to 10 WrestleManias in my life. Oh, he's been to 10.
Oh, God, dang.
My favorite send off was watching Flair HBK at WrestleMania 24. That was a great moment. Excuse me.
Okay.
Wow,
Shout out to you, Rob
I'm
Bass.
actually gonna. This isn't recency bias, but I have to give it to this one, man. Like Ric Flair just cries way too fucking much.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like take it serious.
Oba did whoop Brock's ass.
Yeah,
Davion.
And I do think Brock Lesnar is not gonna be this. I think this is his first and last retirement.
Yeah, I think maybe 5 years from now, if that Saudi money look good, he might come back. But I think this is the last we're gonna see of Brock for a minute.
Right?
Yeah. Lord knows he ain't going to AEW. I think he's good. He's got enough money. He gonna hide away in Saskatchewan.
So let me ask you, Chris, was that match? Because I did catch y'all last night doing the live watch, man. Y'all did your thing. But do you think just that match alone means tonight's gonna be better than last night?
Yes, it does. It's already better. Like if I stop watching right now, it's better. Yeah, this is already done. What does it say, babe? Log in. Okay, so where do I go to log in? All right.
You trying to get on the app, cuz?
Yeah, I'm trying to get on this fucking Disney app.
You ain't watched the tutorial from R-Truth?
No, I watched that shit from him and it made no goddamn sense.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
So I hit it right now? Okay.
It's so easy. Anybody could do it.
All right.
That's what's up.
ChrisEley@gmail.com. Yeah.
Don't give out your password on
yeah,
live
we
TV,
ain't doing that.
Don't read that. Again, that'll be on the Patreon. Patreon.com/Nefarious Media Network.
Yeah, everybody watching your Disney Plus.
Yeah. It should just let me use this tablet to.
You got any other comments from the people watching, Ray, on that last match?
Just a minute. I was putting on a banner. I'll come back to the banner. All right.
Oh, they sent a one-time code to my email.
King Davion 320, faithful listener. Thank you, King Davion, for coming in, brother. He said Ric Flair cries too much, Chris.
Yeah.
Ric Flair do be crying.
Yeah. And even like you even knew after that first retirement, they did that whole send-off. And I even knew watching that episode of Raw that he was gonna be back. Yeah, he was not done. You know, he's still. How old is he now? Like 73. He's still trying to wrestle.
All right.
Okay. Here
Rob
it is.
Bass 5235 is back again. I was at WrestleMania 26 as well for HBK Taker.
Yeah.
I wish that would have been Michaels' last match, but you're right. Most guys want one last match or one last
like I went to WrestleMania 7, WrestleMania the one in Phoenix, and then the one in Atlanta, and then one in Orange County, the one where Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Yeah.
Rey Mysterio in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's another smart play to go to this match because it's probably going to be like the show stealing match of the night.
Yeah,
and you use it to hook people that may like whoever's still on the fence about WrestleMania on night 2 is like, you know what? Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
And Ray's coming out in the Deadpool fit. We all know he's a big.
I was trying to see like what was he? Yeah, that's Deadpool.
Yeah.
I was like, is that?
He's always got the cool WrestleMania outfits.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I looked down at the belt buckle and I was like, "Oh, that's Deadpool."
ESPN subscription.
Okay.
What the fuck? I got the ESPN subscription. Like, this is ridiculous at this point.
That should be on the commercial for trying to order WrestleMania. Like it's easy, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like it came up on the TV on my tablet. Like it showed up.
You doing it through Disney Plus?
Yeah. It showed up on the tablet, so I don't know why it's doing that.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's see if Javon Williams is coming out and replacing.
Is this thing on YouTube? Is it on YouTube TV?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm watching it on like ESPN proper right now just because I wanted to see how it looks on ESPN.
Right.
Javon Williams.
I'm watching through the Disney Plus app.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to watch through, and then they pulled that shit. Like if I took you guys down, I could watch it on the tablet because it showed up on the tablet, but then on the TV it's saying, you need an ESPN subscription.
Ooh, who's this Javon Evans character?
Yeah, like I'm subscribed to every fucking streaming thing on the planet.
Oh,
like.
I don't know this Javon Evans. Now, Javon Williams, I'm quite familiar with from the Elimination Chamber.
Right.
Let me
I don't know this Javon Evans cat. This must be his first pay-per-view.
Yeah,
but I'm about to disappear for a second.
Came out of NXT.
Chris about to disappear. He gonna be the next entrant in the ladder match. How this man get the mobility scooter up the ladder?
Yeah, I know, right?
Craziest spot I ever seen. Man did a 619 with the scooter.
Let me
see it.
All right.
Is Phoenix in this match as well?
No.
Damn, is Phoenix doing anything this weekend?
No. I think Dragon Lee is in the match. And
that's right.
Dragon Lee and JD McDonough got the enhancement talent specials were already in the ring.
Is wants me to scan? Okay, here.
Oh,
they really ain't done a damn thing with Phoenix, man.
They haven't, and that's what we were talking about last night. Oh, Penta, he looked like Shao Kahn out here.
I say you got the Mortal Kombat fit.
Yeah,
it's coming out. Yep. What is it next week or the week after?
I think next week. Yeah, it's literally got the Mortal Kombat stuff on the Titantrons behind them.
Got Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter coming back. It's what a time to be alive, Ray Williams.
I know. 90s video game nerds rejoice.
Just wait till they get that Pit Fighter remake, dog.
Pit Fighter. Oh, no.
Y'all don't know about Pit Fighter. Pit Fighter was that original shit. You just be fighting in the crowd. All of a sudden, somebody hands you a beer bottle. Like, thank you. I don't mind if I do. Just bust somebody over the head with it. Pit Fighter.
All right, Rob Bass saying he's watching on Netflix with that VPN. Okay. I feel you.
Okay.
Postwrestling.com /
Netflix with the VPN. That Nord
VPN, right? All right, so he says he's been to WrestleMania 13, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So he went to what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 straight.
Damn.
And they were all in different cities too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He out there on that Jennifer Smith plan. She be at all the WrestleManias.
It's still not working.
Shout out to Jenny representing Nefarious on the ground in Vegas.
A lot of these guys got on red tonight. I wonder what
I'll say it's a lot of red.
And I think last night was a lot of blue too.
Oh. Interesting. Maybe they sticking up for their brands, right?
Put in your DirecTV password.
Well, I have it on. I have it on Hulu though.
No, I don't. Well,
and now the 3 luchadors are in there.
Go back then. If you want to do Hulu, then go with that one.
You want to shake each other's hands? Oh, there go Rusev.
It's kind of funny though, because for real, I kind of felt like for a while Dragon Lee was like WWE's, hey man, we got Penta and Phoenix at home.
At home, yeah.
Where's the Hulu at? I don't even see the option for it.
You're on mute.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Just don't worry about it. Still watching.
And then they had that random tag team with him and AJ, which ain't make no damn sense.
No sense. Ooh. All right, so currently it is 6:37 p.m. Eastern, so that means they got About 22 minutes.
That's going to be the question, Ray. I was going to ask you. Do you think this match concludes before the end of the free portion?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Or do you think they'll be like, hey, if you want to watch the rest of this match, tune in live on pay-per-view right now. Da, 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 da.
Oh, that'll be so corny if they did that. Oh, good move. That'd be so corny. You're like, I done watched 20 minutes already, and then just to catch the last 10 minutes, last 5 minutes. Nah, I don't think they already in hot water with the fans.
Man, listen.
So as we watch this now, Brother Nate, I don't know if you've been privy to all the scuttlebutt about some fans' reactions to last night.
Mm-hmm.
One fan I saw, Rich Lotta, shout out to Rich Lotta, Pro Wrestling on YouTube. That man said it's the worst WrestleMania he's ever seen. I was like, come on now, brother. I don't know. I don't know about all that.
I think people forget, man. Like, and no disrespect to Bam Bam Bigelow, man, because that was one of the greatest big men of all time, Ray. But there was a WrestleMania headline by Bam Bam Bigelow and Lawrence L.T. Taylor. I'm sure. Like that as a kid, I liked that match, Ray. As a kid, I liked it. But it's like looking back with grown people eyes, it's like,
yeah.
There it is. Where's the key down there?
I don't think you can say it's the worst WrestleMania until we see what they do tonight, because it's different from years past. Like, you can't judge the totality of the event by one night. Like, you can say, yeah, last night was mid, last night was so-so, but if the matches tonight hit like they have the potential to, then it'll be like, hey, this was a decent WrestleMania.
Exactly. I
feel like it's like that every year, Ray, where it's like one night outshines the other by like a magnitude.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it.
Because what was the year they did the Stone Cold match? Like, was that night one?
Oh, with Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that was night one.
And then what was the main event for night two? Was that Cody Roman the first time?
No, because that was when, I believe that's when Cody came back and he fought Seth Rollins.
Yeah. So who main evented that one?
So it had to have been Roman 38. Was it Roman and Brock again, or was it Roman? That wasn't the one where he had the match with
folks in the chat. Who main evented WrestleMania 38?
Let us know.
Let us know.
All right. Yeah, I was about to look.
I'm not buying this JD McDonough false finish. You ain't the one, bro. You ain't the one, bro. Damn.
You ain't fooling us. Oh. Woo. Oh.
What match was it last year? Was it WrestleMania where they had that crazy ass tag team match where Candice LeRae fell off the ladder? And
no, I think
or was that SummerSlam?
No, that might have been SummerSlam, because remember they were supposed to have been on WrestleMania defending that belt, but I believe they ended up making it like the SmackDown after Mania.
Yeah. Now I think it was SummerSlam, because that was the same show where Bird Lady fought was it Bailey or Becky, and she was zip tied for like 10 minutes. 11 minutes just like fighting zip ties.
Yep. Roman Reigns defeated Raw's WWE champion Brock Lesnar to claim both titles.
Was that a good match? I can't even remember that, man. So yeah, in that case, then night one was probably better than night two.
All right, so who we got in this match, Brother Nate? Like you mentioned, we all know JD McDonough ain't gonna be the one.
It ain't gonna be JD. He ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3.
No, Dragon Lee, unfortunately, yeah, brother. In this, I don't think it's gonna be you. So we got Rusev, maybe like a 10% chance. Oh, and here we go with Dragon Lee again. You ain't.
I think like if I was ranking them in order, I would say third favorite to win would probably be Javon Williams. You got to use his whole government.
Okay.
Second favorite, I would say Penta to retain.
Mm-hmm.
First favorite, I'm going to go with Ray, just because it's on ESPN. We give Ray one last big title, or medium-sized title, and it pops the crowd in Vegas, and it pops the ESPN viewers because they're like, "Oh, I remember that guy."
Right.
And then Ray can lose it tomorrow night, like back to Penta, like it don't matter.
Exactly. And it's funny that you mentioned that because that's literally the order that I have it in. Oh,
like, wait a minute, isn't that the guy that did that song Psycho with Conan back in WCW? Damn. Javon been watching them Darby Allin tapes.
Right. Yeah, I think Ray, just like when they brought out Paige, I was like, ain't no way they come.
Man, I'm so disappointed. I'm glad I didn't do the live watch with y'all last night. I would have had to leave. Look, me and Andreas Hale would have been boycotting this, brother.
That's the
solidarity, Andreas. Solidarity.
Yeah, shout out to Andreas. They WWE hating because he called WrestleMania or WrestlePalooza what it was.
Yeah.
And now they got grudges out here. You bums. Shout out justice for Andreas out here.
Like, oh, damn.
Right.
But now, man, I was like, come on, man. Don't nobody want to. Like, when I was disgusted, Ray. I was disgusted.
Yeah. That's the thing. It was like, there ain't no way.
Like, how you got not no disrespect to Nikki and Paige, Ray. No disrespect, even though what I'm about to say might sound disrespectful. But you're going to take the titles off of Lash and Smash. These two amazing melanated queens of the ring. And you're going to put it on the title. Well, one of these girls, her neck been broke up for as long as I can remember. And the other girl, I think, her neck or her back? Her neck, her back, and her back all broke up.
Shout out to Kaya.
You know, I can only go to those two things. I didn't want to complete the rhyme scheme because this is a family program, Ray.
That is true. That is true. We all live. Just like WWE live on ESPN, we all live on YouTube. So
it's live for everybody except for Chris.
Patreon.
Chris, look, that might be a better match than Brock versus Oba. Chris versus this damn Disney Plus.
That might be a last man standing match.
Mickey just standing there looking. Acknowledge me, ho! That's the OTM.
Yeah, all right.
The one true mouse.
The one true mouse. Oh, Styles Clash.
Yeah, he might have to call Marcus to get the Disney Plus.
Right. Plus. Oh, he slipped. All right. But yeah, that's what we were talking about last night. We're like, well, brother Nate, we hope you're not crying over spilled caramel milk, brother.
Got the caramel and the chocolate.
Delightful combination, if
like a caramello. One of my
Oh.
favorite candy bars, a caramello. Don't do it, JD. Don't do it. Don't do this. Oh.
You know, doggone JD, he be out for injuries like every once in a while too. Mm-hmm. He need to be careful. But
what'd you think about Jacob and Drew last night, man?
I thought it was good. I thought it was about as good as you can make an unsanctioned match nowadays.
I thought it was good, but I think they did too much in the build up to it.
Yeah,
you can't go from throwing a man off the side of a building till we gonna end it in the middle of the ring.
Right.
Like
Yeah, somebody got to fall from the Titantron.
Somebody got to end up in the ICU.
Right.
If you done did all this in the build up to the match, dog.
Right, we gotta do something like Shane in SummerSlam where he just teetered off. Like we gotta do something like that.
Like I mean, I don't want to take no moonsault through a table, but after being thrown off a building, I gladly take that.
Right.
Like, oh, this is just some regular wrestling shit right here. I do this every week.
Oh, is he gonna do a Mexican destroyer on the line?
Now I thought it was a good match though, but again,
oh jeez.
I feel like
Watch.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh
jeez.
He said McDonough's dead.
Yeah, right.
Not a factual call, Cole.
It's like, yeah, Cole, we may not want to put that in the atmosphere, Cole.
Man. You know what's crazy though? Like I was watching when I got back from work today, and they're like, "This is Michael Cole's 25th WrestleMania." I'm like, "Damn!"
Wow, right?
I remember when he was up there with the frosted tips.
Right.
I don't know if they meant like his 25th total or like his 25th behind the desk calling him. Because you talking about that's back to 2001. Like, was he still backstage then?
I don't know. I think he was. Man. A real quick question, Rob Blaze. Yeah, Rob Base 5235. So you mentioned, you went up to all the ones up to 29, but we up to 42, brother. What happened?
He ain't been back in a while.
Well, yeah, you ain't gotta tell us why you ain't been back for this.
Was
year
WrestleMania 30 the one Chris walked out on?
I think so.
Maybe maybe he saw WrestleMania 30 at home and was like, I can't go to no more of these. WrestleMania.
Oh, see now you on the Serbian feed, Nate. See now I gotta wait for you.
Oh. Javon Williams.
That boy bouncy indeed. Get up there. Oh, here come Penta again. Oh, snap. That man going off.
Oh.
Oof. Got it. Oh, wait. Yeah.
That's a good match. It's just anticlimactic, man.
It's like, what happened to Ray?
Where's Ray? Where is Ray?
How'd he get taken out?
But like, it was like, I don't know. Like it was a good match. I don't want to take nothing away from them brothers, but it's just like, it felt like the time between he did the destroyer on Javon to when he got the belt, it was just kind of like,
Yeah, it's like,
granted he did have to sell the leg, so I get it.
And I saw like towards the hard cam side, like JD was trying to scrape himself up, but it's like, yeah, you ain't gonna get there, brother.
Then Ray was like, nah, man, I'm 43 years old. I don't know how old Ray is. He's like, I'm too old for this, brother.
Yeah, he might be near 50.
Probably.
Oh, Rob Bass came up with a very, very understandable reason. I became a father after that. After that, my money went to my family. I got you, dog.
Hey, so he lost the loser leaves town match to the baby. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, cuz. After WrestleMania 29, he just put his wallet and his ID in the middle of the ring, like,
right, like Brock, like,
thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. That's what WWE was saying. Thank you, Rob. No, that's a good reason, man. Shout out to you and the fam, Rob. But what the hell happened to Ray?
I know, like he was lifted up, and then he did like the sit out senton, but I'm like, but that shouldn't, like, you on the offensive end of that one, and even what's his name?
Was that the last time we saw him when he did the senton onto Rusev?
I think so.
Like, but Rusev came back.
Exactly.
Like,
if he took the doggone move,
something must have happened to Ray for real though.
I think so, because he was coming off the injury anyway.
Yeah. I hope he ain't hurt himself again.
I hope so too. So Rob says, my son and I watch WrestleMania on TV, but I take my son to live events when they come to Chicago. Oh, okay. Chicago.
That's a shame though. Like, Chicago's one of the most underserved markets in wrestling. They don't get a lot of shows out that way.
They never go there.
They never.
Oh, I just noticed. Brock Lesnar's retirement brought to you by Hanes. He's got Hanes on the socks.
Michael Cole, on behalf of the entire WWE universe, we just want to say, appreciate you, Brock.
Oh.
Like, I think he'll be back like one day, because nobody stays retired for good until they get like old.
Right.
But I think this is the last we're gonna see from Brock for a while.
Mm. All right. I thought Cole was gonna go on your way, but he ended up actually saying a thank you. So I was like, oh,
he did. All you had to say was, we appreciate you, Brock. That's all you had to say, cuz.
All right. It looked like Jameer Gibb, I'm giving it away. Jameer Gibb, my first round fantasy football pick, is in the house again.
Okay. Your boy Josh Allen's not your franchise quarterback?
He ain't at Vegas. Hopefully. He
probably getting ready for training camp.
Probably.
And keeping his wife away from Shamik Moore.
And Michael B. Jordan.
I can't take you nowhere, Haley. Like, Josh, it's not like that. All right, so tonight we got Punk and Roman. That's your main event, obviously. Oh, we got Rhea Jade. What was the other match?
I think
Seth and Gunther.
That was last night.
That was last night? Oh, damn. Yeah, that was last night.
Yeah, that was last night. Let me go.
Did they ever make did Io get a match this year? Or is her and Asuka?
No.
Wow. How you not gonna put that on the card, cuz?
And that's the thing, I think, and that's what Gerard said. He was kind of mad. Oh no, Jay mentioned how he was talking about I Show Speed, and it was it was good to have them, but they ended up taking a spot. And I'm like, well, who else do you think could have been in the spot? And he was like, Io. I was like, oh, yeah. For real? Yeah, you're right.
Ray was like, touche, brother, touche.
Exactly. Io and Asuka, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like people, I know, like people have been complaining about the celebrities, and what I would say is, WrestleMania has always had celebrity involvement. Like, that's part of the spectacle of it, Ray. But it's just how you use the celebrities,
right?
And what spots and space are they taking up on the show? And it's like, yeah, man, to have Io have one of your better matches last year and to not even be on the damn show this year, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So crazy. All right. So match 2 or night 2, I should say. So of course we got the main event with Punk and Reigns. We do have the grudge match between Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor.
The Demon.
Yes, the Demon. Let's see if he has any what's the name? If he has any ads printed on his body or like.
That was the funniest thing on Get Up this past week because Dominic Mysterio was up there on Get On Up with Greeny, and Mike Greenberg was like, "So Dominic, who?" Or first he called him Dominique, like Chris does, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, so Dominique, who are you going to be fighting at WrestleMania? You're taking on Finn Balor, right? He's like, "No, man, I'm taking on the Demon." Like the Demon? Like Finn, when he goes to this place, man, he becomes a demon. All right, then. WrestleMania coming up this Sunday, folks. Don't miss it. Green ain't know what to do with that.
So tonight, we got Punk and Reigns, Finn and Dominic. Also, like you mentioned before, Jade and Rhea Ripley for the women's championship.
I think that can low-key be a banger.
Yeah. And Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams for the U.S.
Okay. Trick Willie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
would honestly, and I hate to say this like this, man, because people do be loving them some Dominic Mysterio. I would have kicked that off the show and put Asuka and Io on the show, man.
Really? I mean, I don't know, man. I think they've been building. I think that build with Dominic and Finn has been pretty high, I think.
So that's the question. We can ask that before we wrap things up and we get to the real main card of WrestleMania Night 2, ladies and gentlemen. What match, if any, would you have taken off of this show to make space for Io and Asuka? Would it be that 6-man?
I think so. I think it should have been that 6-man because I just think, I mean, it's hard. I don't want to take off. Definitely don't want to take off your queen and her and Lash defending the titles, Smash and Lash. Definitely not taking off Oba. Definitely not taking off the 6-man Intercontinental.
Seth and Gunther was probably the best match of last night, even though it had very little build to it.
Yeah. So I would have taken off the 6-man.
Yeah, probably me too.
Yeah.
Speed could have done something. Speed could have done a backstage segment with Danhausen or something. All right, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania Night 2 main card getting ready to pop off.
Oh, real quick, Rob Base 5235 has a question. Okay, guys, I have a question for you both. In your opinion, what are the top 3 WrestleMania matches? So, are you asking as far as this weekend, or are you talking about of all time, brother?
Right. I think he probably means this weekend because all time, that's a lot.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, this weekend is pretty obvious, but or at least like the top as far as like performance and everything. Well, we got to get through the card, brother Rob. We still got 4.
Apparently, somebody hasn't seen Uso versus Uso.
Oh, Lord.
Uso versus Uso. Jimmy versus Jay presented by Dude Wipes.
Right. Don't remind me. Of all time. Ooh.
All time.
Go back into that's what I popped off of real quick. I was like, oh God.
I mean, just like my list could change, Rob, but just off the top of my head, like gut feeling, I would say number 3, Cody Roman 2. Because even with Undertaker in there, like I think it would have been much better if it was Stone Cold instead of Taker. But even with Undertaker in there, like that Avengers ass wrestling, the people like to criticize. I love me some Avengers ass wrestling if the story dictates it. And that was like, so Cody And matter of fact, you could have actually. I'll put those two matches, much like I do Endgame and Infinity War, is one movie to me, Ray. I think the main event of night one of that Mania, the tag match with Seth and Cody versus Roman and Rock, and then the following night, Roman versus Cody. Like, that's my number 3 match. Number 2, I would go. HBK and Mania did have some hellified matches. I think I'm gonna go with. Oh shit! Like it literally just popped into my head. Okay, so now I gotta rearrange. So number 3 is exactly what I said. The tag match and then the 1v1 with Cody and Roman. That's my number 3. Number 2 is probably the match that got me interested in wrestling from a technical standpoint, and that's Savage Steamboat from WrestleMania 3. But then, come on, Rob.
I know.
Have you not seen the reflection of my complexion?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's only one match that was not only a good match, but to this day, could give me emotional and teary-eyed. And that's Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan Danielson when that man Kofi won the title. Because that's like, again, I was watching that in a house full of our people, man. And everybody was just like, damn, did this really happen? People was crying. Even the babies was like, yeah, Kobe did it. So yeah, that's to me, even though you could probably find better technical bell-to-bell matches, Ray, that's my favorite WrestleMania match of all time, man.
Yeah, that's a good list, man. That's a good list. Oh, Rick Rubin. All right, so
what is Rick Rubin doing? Is he just there?
Well, yeah, you know he's a big wrestling fan. Oh, DC. Nice. All right.
DC Talk is there?
Nah.
Two honks and a Negro at WrestleMania?
No, not 2 honks and a Negro. Like you said, I think that Negro ain't gonna be in public.
The Negro's in trouble. The Negro's in a bit of hot water, so maybe the 2 honks can show up.
So my 3. So third, I'm gonna have to go with Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, WrestleMania 26, phenomenal match. Street versus career. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go. I believe it was WrestleMania either 18 or 19 with the TLC match between the Dudleys, the Hardys, and Edge and Christian. With Ed, you know I'm a big Edge head, so that was
the preeminent minority Edge fan.
Yes. And number 1, and I'm sorry, you may have to take my black card. I'm gonna go with one of the participants from your number 1, brother Nate, and it is Daniel Bryan Danielson versus Randy Orton versus Batista, and gaining the WWE Championship in WrestleMania 30. So,
okay, that's a good list as we head into. Good question, Rob.
Very good question. Well, let's see Rob's 3. He has his 3. He shares Ricky Steamboat versus Macho Man with you, but it's his 3. Number 2 is Bret Hart, Steve Austin, WrestleMania 13, and number 1 is HBK Taker, the year before mine, WrestleMania 25.
I mean, that's been some great. Like Rock Austin had some decent Mania matches, man. Like shit. We talked about EO, like that EO Rhea match from last year was a pleasant surprise. I really dug that one. Yeah, man, that just goes to show you, even with all the tomfoolery that can go down with these WrestleManias, man, you're gonna get some good matches. You're gonna get some memorable moments. So hopefully tonight gives us more of the positive things to talk about and less of the negative. We will be back, Ray, after the Mania tonight for Ring Theory presents Nefarious Media After Dark, WrestleMania wrap-up, RAP-up. Ray is like, I got to type all this out? Yes, Ray, you got to type the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest. Like Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. You got to say the whole thing, right?
So I just put post-mortem. Now I got to put wrap up.
You like, damn, now I got to go back and reformat the document. Yeah, we'll be back later this evening once WrestleMania wraps up. If it's anything like last night, it might be an early night, Ray, because night one ended what? Like around 10:30, 10:45?
It did.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Same. Especially it's one less match on this card than it was last night.
Oh, that just means CM Punk and Roman gonna go for an hour, dog.
Oh yeah,
quit tripping. Like they gonna go 20 minutes just on entrances. Trick Willie with the lemon pepper steppers and little boat.
Yachty got the Louis Vuitton fur fanny pack.
At least Lil Yachty showing up to work, unlike Travis Scott.
Exactly.
All right, so as we get ready to hear the sounds of Whoop That Trick, we going to get out of here, Ray Williams, and then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after WrestleMania to share our thoughts on night 2 as well as the whole weekend in general. The boys have promised, the fellas have promised, Ray, it's going to be a tight 60-minute time limit.
Tight 60. All right, we'll see.
So we'll see. But yeah, enjoy WrestleMania, and we will be back after the show to give you our thoughts. Was it amazing, or does this trick of a pay-per-view need to be whooped? We'll find out in a few hours. So for Ray, I'm the Godfather. Y'all enjoy the wrestling. We'll see you soon.
And don't act like you don't know what I mean, because every time it's our time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is that time.